Let's look at the headline for today's exclusive. Camidoh's Sugarcane is the most viewed Ghanaian song on YouTube due to Nigeria's influence. Camidoh's Sugarcane is the most viewed Ghanaian song on YouTube due to Nigeria's influence. All right, family, once again, welcome to TJ Studios. Let's fire some spanking new exclusive. Your commander-in-chief, the chief kingpin, is here to serve you with a new content in the weekend, or basically we are in the activities of the weekend, and you know the usual norm. This is the editorial session. You can call me Emeka Chuku Emeka Imasuen Folarin, and the new addition is Omo Luabi, meaning of which has a meaning of a good child, right? A well-mannered child. Thank you for that, my Niger people. Let's move on with a Pan-African stance today on the editorial. Okay, I have something to share with you. An editorial which I've looked into and have dissected, researched into, and I want to share it with you. And then the final say, is going to come from you. Let's look at the powerhouse dominance of Niger in the African space, which cannot be underrated. Okay, this time I'm going to take my time to look at both ends, and to the naysayers and to my people who sometimes get the narrative wrong. In my own understanding, that is how I feel. You can agree or disagree with me in that manner. But let's look at the headline for today's exclusive. Camidoh's Sugarcane is the most viewed Ghanaian song on YouTube due to Nigeria's influence. Camidoh's Sugarcane is the most viewed Ghanaian song on YouTube due to Nigeria's influence. Now, I want to use this medium or this topic to basically share, a narrative out there to my people about the numbers game. Let me first and foremost start off with the numbers game. I've discussed it severally on the channel, where Ghanaians being lazy. I call my country people as lazy cocoon. Sorry for that, not all of them, but the narrative we are pushing there of the entertainment space, we are being lazy. And what we are doing is that we are finding excuses to suit our laziness approach, all right, in achieving every endeavor of ours. Now, let's look at this one. Buju Banton, I recently saw Buju Banton, the Jamaican, reggae dancehall artist, after his release from prison, had an event in the States and it was sold out, full to capacity. All right, Buju Banton. Now, the population of Jamaica, you all know, is not as much. What is it telling us? It is telling us that, yes, population can be a factor and can be, a solution. But if you look at it in totality, why are Jamaicans thriving? Why is dancehall a sought after genre in the world? Why is reggae a sought after genre in the world? And they still get the relevance. They are able to fill big arenas, bigger auditoriums as such. Why is it that we are not narrating it to the fact that, the Jamaicans don't have numbers, blah, blah, blah? It is because they have something of their own. Something you can easily identify as a Jamaican originator and Jamaican original genre, that is reggae. We started with reggae. Going forward, they brought a fusion of a different, outlook for the youth and for the upcoming generation to thrive on. That is dancehall, a fusion of reggae and a whole lot, which had a different rhythm. The likes of Sean Paul, the likes of Sean Kingston, Shaggy, a whole lot thrive with that genre. All right. And it helped the Jamaican narrative. All right. Okay. So we are being lazy. Now let me come back to why I am bringing to you the Nigeria's influence, which Ghanaians are losing because of a selfish agenda of wanting to also be like Nigerians. Or Nigerians, basically, we also want our music to be like them, but we are not understanding the rudiments of this music venture, this music business. All right. Now, Sugarcane, or basically we have artists like Camidoh, a whole lot of Ghanaian artists who have enjoyed, successes within the Nigerian space, but I'm focusing and staying fixated on Sugarcane. Now, Sugarcane as a song was a banger after his release. The first one, the Sugarcane song alone had 7 point something million views. Okay, it was a nice song. Why? Because it's an Afrobeat genre. We all know Sugarcane is an Afrobeat genre. As such, the team and management decided that it would be prudent for Camidoh to feature a Nigerian artist, all right, and a Ghanaian artist loved by Nigerians as well, to help them, gather and generate a lot of numbers. They did so, and boom, Sugarcane became not only a local song in the Ghanaian space, all over, all right, on TikTok, wherever. It was a nice song. People were jamming to it. Now, featuring Mayokun brought a new elevation of grace around the song. The song was all over Africa and the world. People were loving it, to the extent that people even felt Camidoh was a Nigerian. Now, Sugarcane is the most streamed Ghanaian song on YouTube. It used to be Sarkodie's Adonai. All right, fast forward, now Sugarcane is the most viewed song on YouTube with 103 million views. Why? Because it entered into the Nigerian space. Nigerians loved it. And first and foremost, or most of it, it had Mayokun and Kim Promise on the remix. Now, the first one, like I said, had just 7 point something million views. 7.8. Now, after featuring Mayokun and Kim Promise, who is also loved by Nigerians, the song has 103 million views. Don't joke with Niger. Don't joke with the Niger influence. Now, why are we looking at telling Ghanaians that stop being fixated on this lazy narrative of, oh, we don't have numbers, oh, we don't have record labels? First question you should ask yourself, why are record labels not thriving and giving artists the needed, push and image brand out there like that of the masters of the game? Why is it so? What genre are record labels going to sell out there which will sound original to the international market? And the numbers game, this is what I want to share about the numbers game. We feel that, oh, Nigerians have the numbers. Listen, Nigerian music is loved by Nigerians. They get streams from Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, everywhere, Europe, America, diasporians, Latinos. When you watch or you observe their events, do you think it is only Nigerians in the diaspora that fill these arenas? No, it's filled by all race of people. You get it? So the numbers game is a similar semblance to that of the Jamaican one. Is in relation to the fact that good music shows to the border of other countries, and all and sundry will come on board and give you the views and numbers. Why are Nigerian artists all over? I did a survey. I gave you fact-finded research of how dominant Nigerians are. Even the dancehall reggae we are doing, which is not our original source, which is other people's borrowed genre, we are not dominant in that region. The Caribbean, Timaya, Burna Boy are well known there than us. You get it? So the numbers game is not about the whole population of you have to bring out music, a good music, which will be loved by all. And as such, you tap into the numbers from Europe, you tap into the numbers from America, you tap into the numbers from Africa, every other continent. You make numbers out of there, and then adds up to your belt. You follow up on shows. You follow up on, singing out there. You make sure you are visible to the people. You don't just make money. Queens. I call it queens. Somebody's taking $3 million for performing one song. I'm not saying be like him. You take 200,000 and you are bragging that the person who took $3 million for performing just the song. You are talking about $200,000. Somebody's making $3 million and is quiet about it. The numbers game, we need to understand. Tap into every endeavor, every continent, every space. Make numbers out of there. And that is what Nigerians are doing. This 103 million views. Go and check their numbers. Do you think it is only situated in the population of Nigeria? No. It is because their music are global. All right? Their music is global. As such, everybody watches their video, streams their song. Burna Boy recently celebrated 2 billion streams in UK. 2 billion. You think it's only Nigerians? It is because his music is loved by all. Have we forgotten that the population we are talking about has children, elderly people who don't even listen to, probably know how to stream songs? So the whole population of Nigeria is not all about them streaming the songs, because we have elderly people, children, we have infants as part of the population. The numbers game Nigerians are schooling us on is with the fact that their music are everywhere. They make sure they don't do local music. You know, their music are everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, so basically what I am here to share is that the Niger influence, all right, Camidoh tapped into the Niger influence. His song was not only situated in Africa and Nigeria, but Nigerians loving it. All right, and Mayokun propelled it to other shores, other borders of the world. And that is the Niger influence I'm talking about. So let's understand this numbers game and stop having this lazy approach of sitting in the comfort of our homes and saying that we don't have numbers. Look at the foundation and the fundamentals and stay true to yourself. Recently, Akufo-Addo's daughter said that we don't have any original thing we are selling out there. And people were clapping back at him. In as much as I feel certain initiatives are used to feed their bellies of these politicians, I feel she's right. We need to sit down and look at our fundamentals and do the right thing. Our artists are nowhere to be found. Camidoh, we thought was going to do well, is nowhere to be found. Black Sherif, Jackie, you know, a whole of them. Camidoh, basically, I don't want to be negative. It's becoming one hit wonder of an artist. The least said about this, the better, because I don't want to linger on such editorials, guys. We need to understand the numbers game. It is not only about population. It is not only about someone having, population. What about China? Okay? What about the biggest or the largest continent over the world? Are they having numbers? All right? Their music, are they dominant as Nigerians? No. The population bit is in this regard. You do music, you make sure it's not situated only within your local environment, not only situated within Africa, but it goes to the world. So you get streams from Nigeria, it has up to your belt, Ghana, it has up to your belt, Uganda, a whole lot. You go to the world, you have Europe, every part of Europe, you have Americans, you have everybody streaming your song. And that is the numbers game. Nigerians have been trying to tell us that if your music is global, if your artists are global and they are filling auditoriums by all and sundry, all races of life, not only we say, oh, Nigerians in the diaspora are many, so they ate the belt of these. No. All right. Only Ghanaians will attend Ghanaian organized event, because the adverts, they don't understand what we even do. They don't even know whether the artist is a Jamaican. For example, even coming to a Stonebwoy event, they wouldn't even know if Stonebwoy is a Ghanaian or Jamaican. Why? Because Stonebwoy does not have an original root. And like I'm saying, I don't have a problem if Stonebwoy is speaking patois and can speak the best patois or the fake patois in the world. All I want to see is that, aside that, you can have your original root. The president of Ghana can speak a lot of languages. Maybe I can speak Igbo, maybe I can speak Yoruba. Okay, maybe, but how original are you? And that is the kind of school of thought Nigerians keep expounding on. But we don't understand because of our lazy mindset and our lazy approach. We don't have numbers. We don't have. Meanwhile, Ghana has, much more population than Jamaicans, but we still love to do Jamaican genres in our country. Why? How did dancehall became popular for you to also enjoy it? That is what you need to sit down, look at these fundamentals and arrive at a goal that, okay, let's also build something for ourselves. Take our time, go through the process and learn. Let's stop this in-house fighting, in-house protecting our space, in-house, I am the boss. This one is the greatest rapper of all time. It does not sell our music out there. It is only enjoyed in our space. Nobody will give ear to discussing this in international space of who is dominant and whatever. It is all about good music. It is all about the music business. Let's understand this. All right, on this editorial, guys, I'm leaving the rest to you. Like I've been doing, I don't linger on these kind of editorials. It's brief, precise, and concise. What do you also think about this? Am I making sense here, or you disagree with me? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section, all right? A Pan-African channel for that matter, and I'm a Pan-Africanist. My name has always been TJ. Why? I salute you all, but before I go, do well to join the family. I know some of you enjoy the podcast to the extent that you watch to the last end and you forget to subscribe. Hit the subscription button, and after doing that, hit the notification button as well to get notified. It's going to enable you to get notified whenever I post any new video. Let's do this together. I've been saying, let's be factual, and that's what I do. I can't be doing a podcast and then nobody will be watching. If I'm doing that, it means that I'm doing nothing. So it's a jaw thing, all right? I need you to do this, as I also, bring to your fold exclusives on this channel. I am TJ. Call me Emeka Chuku Emeka Imaswen. Follow Rain with a new addition, Omoluabi, a good child, a well-mannered child added. I love it. I appreciate you, my people, for the support. I'm signing out of here, and I salute you. Peace out.